So what's up everyone, this is Variance bringing you another week of the After Hours Gaming League of StarCraft 2. This is week number 8, season number 5, IBM versus DotBlock. Game number 1, Vaani Research Station. So, without further ado, I am going to give you the game in replay, announced by ATrain, Argentower, and Osiris.
Alright guys, ATrain here. I'm co-casting with alongside Argentower and Osiris. We got
Hey guys.
week 3 of the round robin matchups, and this is going to be IBM versus DotBlock. We've played DotBlock before in the regular season, but with this round robin format, we have a chance of replaying certain teams. So, spawning at the top of the map is going to be Dirkdiggler from Team DotBlock, Protoss, and Wraithcube, the blue Protoss player from Team IBM. And a little bit about these players. Both are pretty good players for their teams. We got Dirkdiggler, who is currently ranked in Diamond, and Wraithcube actually currently ranked in Gold, but has been as high as Master League. Actually, Wraithcube has not lost a game for Team IBM this season so far, so we'll have to see if he can continue to keep that up. No proxies or anything so we'll probably see some basic cybernetics core openers. And actually, I think this whole day is nothing but Protoss and Zerg. There won't be any Terran featured in today's match. Unless we get to an ace match, we might see Terran, I guess. But we'll have to see if we even get there first. So, Dirkdiggler, I feel like this gateway is a little bit later, significantly later than Wraithcube's. Basically, it's just going to slow down his cybernetics core timing, but
yeah, and there's it's gonna have a little bit less gas in the beginning too. It's probably gonna delay his core a little bit.
And you see Dirkdiggler nervously checking for proxies with 2 probes, so that's going to delay his mining as well. Wraithcube has not scouted at all. He's playing pretty confidently that Dirkdiggler is not going to do any 2 proxy gate cheese, so this could benefit Wraithcube slightly in the early game.
I wonder if if Dirkdiggler saw some of Wraithcube's games and there was something where he cheesed or something, because that's pretty unusual to have a 2-probe scout like that to check for cheese. So he's pretty paranoid about something.
But much to his surprise, he's not going to see anything special. Actually, only 1 gas from Wraithcube, not the double gas opener that neither player has gone for double gas. So we're going to be playing with 1 gas each.
And Wraithcube is taking a second gateway after Cybercore. Oh, and a gas.
And he's sniped at a similar. That's gonna set him back a little bit. He needs to take that out right away.
Yeah. And Dirkdiggler getting his gas, so Wraithcube won't be able to do the same to him. So this will give him slight advantage in the tech lead, just because he'll be able to mine from that for so much longer.
Does that basically force you into a 4-gate, or?
I think he'll be okay. I mean, the mothership core can still be built even though you only have 1 gas, and that can help you defend against early aggression. But I don't think it's necessary to go into a 4-gate right away.
So it does lock you out of certain tech pads, though, like Stargate, for example.
It just basically, it'll slow it down. You won't be able to get that stuff as soon as you want.
And he takes his probe out up top at Digger's base there. He's going for a little scout.
And it looks like
he doesn't really.
Dirkdiggler going with the Forge. A very interesting selection there. Usually the Forge is preemptive to deter oracles, but he knows he's got a source of gas, so I don't think he's going up against any oracles anytime soon.
Just dropping 1 cannon at his front ramp there. Maybe he's afraid of, like, went behind Dark Shrine.
Yep, and no mothership core yet for Wraithcube. You do have the mothership core for Dirkdiggler. And looks like he's got a probe ready. It looks like he wants to expand.
It looks like Dirkdiggler's going for an expansion, and Wraithcube appears to be moving to put some pressure on here. He's adding on a third gate, and it looks like it's just going to be a 3-gate stalker pressure.
It's going to be really hard to push through there with that sentry and photon cannon, though.
Right. And there won't be any mothership core to provide vision. I don't think this is completely all in because there's not a 4th gate. And Dirkdiggler has not put down his Nexus yet, so he's not economically ahead just yet.
At some point here, he's going to start running out of shields. He's going to have nothing left to stop those stalkers. Hopefully he can get out that Immortal, but...
Yeah, once that Immortal pops out, should do very well against these stalkers. I don't think Wraithcube's going to be able to pressure too much here. He is transitioning to the robotics facility and still don't have an Nexus from either player.
Photon overcharge. I think Dirkdiggler's going to be just fine. Photon overcharge and this Immortal popping, and those 3 sentries will have another round of force fields in just a few seconds here. Well, in fact, they already do.
Does get a little supply blocked, and actually going down the ramp, trying to get these stalkers. Good control from both players there. Not losing any units.
Yeah,
both players at this point probably realizing they need to expand right now. Yep.
Yeah, and almost identical Nexus timings after very different openers.
Oh, and just baiting Dirkdiggler with these force fields. Not able to trap any units, unfortunately, and both players putting down that Nexus. Almost at the same exact timings.
Yeah, supply counts are almost identical, 45 to 47, and workers, we've got Wraithcube is about 4 ahead on probes right now, 28 to 24. So a very close game right now.
Looks like we'll be transitioning into the normal macro play. No Immortals yet for Wraithcube, however, so that could have put him at a slight disadvantage if the Dirkdiggler decides to move out with these units.
Yeah, he did build just a single observer, and then he's going directly into a warp prism. Yeah, Dirkdiggler pushing out now.
Hasn't started his +1 attack, so there won't be any upgrade advantage here. I think that could be a nice bonus for Dirkdiggler if he was able to invest it just a little bit in attack.
I think it's interesting that Dirkdiggler went for that forge seemingly just to get that 1 photon cannon at the front, and we can see it was taken down and he's rebuilding it now. But that's, I mean, that alone almost explains why he's about 5 warriors behind. 150 minerals for the forge and then the 150 minerals for the photon cannon there. So it's kind of a small point, but it could turn into a fairly big economic difference if the game goes on much longer, since these players are so close.
Oh, we have a Colossus trying to be Chrono boosted out. The timing of this is going to be pretty important. If he can get that Chrono, the Colossus out, there's not going to be any thermal lance, but should help hold the ramp just for a little bit.
And we got that warp gate, or sorry, the warp prism.
Oh, great force field from Dirkdiggler here, capturing some stalkers in. The Zealot's going in the second base, so if we can hold the ramp here, Wraithcube will do some significant damage. How many workers have been lost already? 8. And wow, the worker count now heavily in favor of Wraithcube. I feel like Dirkdiggler really needs to make something happen at the choke of Wraithcube's base.
Yeah, he's coming up the ramp again.
Oh, that block going down. Oh, bad.
Colossus goes down, no force fields on the ramp. Sentries are all gone.
We don't have a mothership core either to support this, so there's not much army here for Wraithcube. Might have to pull some probes soon. And the robotics facility getting targeted down as well.
Colossus is not going to finish. There's no response to those 2 Immortals. The mothership core is going to pop, but it's going to be quite a while before we can do an overcharge.
Probes being pulled off the line. But right now there's just nothing to defeat this army.
Yeah, there's nothing to be damaged here.
No force fields. The ramp is pretty much exposed, and losing one gate there, being powered down. So it looks like Dirkdiggler is going to probably take this game. And there is it, the good game. So DotBlock goes up 1-0 on Team IBM.
Yeah, it was a nice little warp in there, but ultimately he lost the Colossus and then missed the force field on the main ramp.
That one miss micro just completely screwed him over.
Yeah, I feel like that's how mirror matchups are in general. You can make one small mistake in an otherwise even game and it just quickly snowballs out of control.